Morning everybody. It is a beautiful Aloha Wednesday and a very significant one if you didn't know. I'll give you two reasons on the top of my head. One, it's Queen Lili'uokalani's birthday. And two, it's the anniversary of the ending of World War II. Those are huge, very significant things that I think deserve our respect and our aloha. And with that being said, I would like to give my gratitude and appreciation to all you veterans out there, both present and past, because I think it's just an amazing thing what you guys choose to sacrifice. And tangent from that, I think it's an amazing thing what our queen chose to sacrifice. It's if you don't know the story of Queen Lili'uokalani, I urge you to do some homework online. It's not going to take you very long to find out a lot more history than you probably are aware of, because not too much places share the actual timeline or history. I just seen that video of the kids have in their curriculum that they have to watch now, where this small segment of Hawaiian history starts off with the overthrow of the Hawaiian Kingdom, steps to Pearl Harbor in 1941, and then steps to statehood. Those are the three stepping stones in the history of Hawaii in this video that kids are now having to watch. I don't get that, and that's wrong. So today is a very significant day because this queen is the one who was unlawfully overthrown, and she was put literally in the position where her people would either get bloodshed or she was forced to relinquish her power, and that's what she chose to do. So anyway, I want to tangent these two things on the message of fear. Ooh, there's a bug. A message of fear. The message of fear that I think is very appropriate for these two significant events. And I'm learning that fear, the counterpart to fear, is faith. And I question myself, how could this lady, Queen Lili'uokalani, go through the things that she went through? You know, there's a lot of elements that push me to do these videos. And one of the elements that push me to speak more about God, and when I share about God in my spiritual relationship, is not to force that onto anybody. It's to share it with the hopes that you can relate with whatever your spiritual belief is, and that's my intention, and that's why I do it. When I got the book, I got the latest book on Queen Lili'uokalani and her diary entries. When I started to look in it, it just kind of triggered in my mind, kind of answering that question when I asked, how could you have done that? That her faith in God. And she was a very fearful woman in the Lord. And that's what really pushed me to be more vocal about God in my videos. Just FYI. But I'm learning through my challenges and my challenges of fear is that the counterpart to fear and the way to battle that and to overcome it is to be faithful and to have faith. And I think you have to be faithful before you can truly believe. Like, if you're going to truly believe something is going to happen. I mean, reading the Bible, Jesus says if you truly believe that if you ask God to move mountains, can you truly believe that's going to happen? Expect it to happen. Something like that. I'm not the best verbatim, but I mean, just reading that and just thinking, if you truly want to believe, like these old kupuna who we kind of look up to, who just seem to be happy with the world and themselves because of their relationship with God, like, I want to get to that point. I think you have to start off with faith. One thing I want to leave on your social media feed is, if I only. Very simple. Think incidences that has happened in your life where you, after the fact, sit down and you're thinking either if it's for the better or for the worse. If I only left earlier, if I only went right rather than going left, if I only listened, if I only believed, if I only had faith. Maybe those incidences where you stressed out for no reason because at the end of the day everything was all right anyway. If I only believed and had faith, those things, you wouldn't have wasted a whole day. I do that a lot, I'm going to be honest. Another thing I want to leave on your social media feed from my handy dandy notebook is, you're never going to find out if you're right if you're never willing to be wrong. So in these moments of fear, I think it's okay to be fearful, which I'm also learning fear, first of all, is not of God. It's of Satan trying to pull you away from God, which means I think we can expect it, but it's how we deal with that. We need to choose, again, like the last video we did, choose to have the right behavior. You need to choose to have faith. And then practicing that, I think, is like a muscle, then you're going to eventually believe. And that's what I hope. So the last thing I want to leave, to believe is your choice. Have a great day. Mahalo, Queen Lili'uokalani. Mahalo to all you veterans out there. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and we'll see you when we see you. Aloha. Ahui ho.